So about 6 years ago or so, I attempted to go back to work. I had 3 kids at the time. One wasn't even quite a year old, and I'd found a daycare, and I was like someone that I didn't really know, but she lived in town and was kind of trying to make some income. And I just kind of like felt uncomfortable leaving my 3 kids there. And it was more of a hassle. I had to try to figure out who was picking up and who was dropping off kids for play school. And that was the first time I had left my kids since I had kids. And yeah, just a little bit of that anxiety. And in the long run for that season, it was only like a 10-week period that I worked. It wasn't even really worth it because all the money I made went specifically to childcare. And I was more stressed because I felt like I didn't have time to do what I needed to do at home. My kids were missing me. My kids were acting out. To figure out who's picking up who and when, and it wasn't worth it. I did do this same job for a couple years, and it slowly got better because then I had a kid in school full time, but it was still like, okay, who's taking you to the bus or who's picking you up, and all these things are just like factors when you like are going to work or trying to help bring in an income, a second income for your family. That's really what I was trying to do. I was just trying to bring in a little bit of extra money for our family. I wasn't looking to replace my husband's income. I was just looking for ways to help us so that we weren't so stressed living paycheck to paycheck. Up to now, I'm not working at this job anymore that I was talking about. I am at home. It was just too stressful. We now have 4 kids, and I just need to be home. My daughter does not do well when she is away from me for long periods of time, and the kids don't either. They just like act out, and they just want to be home when they're not in school, and they just want to be with mom. So finding this Legacy Builder program online, I can work from home for 2 hours. I can make $900 a day. I have 4 different avenues of income to start with. So these are all things that I'm trying to help bring in income with my family. If this interests you, comment yes and let's chat.